What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be learning how to get fit fast at home. No weights. Do it in your living room or wherever you'd like. First, what we're going to want to do is you always want to properly stretch. So we're going to run through a couple stretches and then we'll get into the workout. First thing we're going to do is we're going to roll our neck 5 times each side, so each way. Nice and slow. You never want to move your neck real fast. You want to go nice and slow. And at first, if you're like me, you have no neck mobility, this one's going to help you a lot. So then we're going to go the other way. If you're dizzy after that, you're going too fast. So if you feel yourself starting to get dizzy, slow down. Next, again with joint mobility and just overall mobility and flexibility, we're going to roll our wrist out 5 times each way. Go down to our ankles 5 times. Then what I like to do is switch the leg and then go back and do the other way. You just want to take your hands like this, put it on the back of your head, and just pull down to wherever you feel comfortable. And that's for 10 seconds. Then we're going to pull our arm across our body, 10 seconds again, both sides. Next thing is we're going to be stretching out our traps. So we're going to want to take our left hand first and put it on the right side of our head. And we're just going to pull down, and that should get all right here. And then that's count to 10 seconds and go to the other side. This one we're gonna be focused on upper back. So again, we're gonna interlock our hands but behind our back. And we're just gonna push out like that. It's gonna get our shoulders and our upper back and a little bit of our chest. That's for 10 seconds. And this one is for our lower back. We're gonna interlock our hands again. I'm going to lean back. This one I typically sometimes skip depending on how my back feels that day. Sometimes it'll be really tight. I don't want to skip this one because it'll hurt, but if you want to give yourself a little twist, this next one we're actually going to go on the ground. You're going to grab your knee and you're going to pull it to your chest. Count of 10 seconds. So this next one, you're going to go on the ground again. You want to make a T with your hands and your body. You want to come up like this and just lean to one side with your knees. Look the other way. Is the cat-cow. So we're going to get on all fours and we're just going to arch, hunch. So that would be 1, and we're going to do that 10 times. The hip flexor stretch, so we're going to get in a lunge position with our knee on the ground. If you want, you can put your hands above your head. I usually just put them on my hips, and we're just going to lean forward. For a count of 10, switch sides. You're going to come down, and this one you got to be really flexible for, so typically you want your leg to be at a 90-degree angle, but I'm not quite there yet. But you're going to want to get down on your elbows. You just want to lean to the right and back. So what I'm doing is stretching all right here. We're going to stretch out the hamstrings. This one's important. Feet together, and we're just going to reach for a count of 10. It's just your simple down to the left, down to the right, down to the middle. So we're going to go 10 count, 10 count, and then down to the middle for a 10 count. Alright, and that's our stretch. If you want, you can go on a run, but this workout involves a run. But yeah, so that's going to bring us into our workout. 400 meters, it should be a sprint, and you cannot sprint 400 meters for the whole time, right? So if you don't know how far 400 meters is, you can track it on your phone, or if you have a track near you, go to track. It's 1 lap around the track. So what they do, track athletes do, is your first 200 meter is a hard jog, and then you're gonna go into a run after those 200 meters for 100 meters. And then that last 100 meters, that straightaway, it's a full out sprint. By then you're gonna be done. I did track last year and it's really just all about up here. But obviously we're not competing. So that's basically how you wanna pace yourself. Obviously, you're gonna find out what works for you. You might be able to go 300 meters of hard run and then a full sprint and be fine. You might only be able to do 100 meters of a jog, then 100 meters of hard run, then 100 meters of jog, then 100 meters of sprint, whatever it may be. But yeah, we're gonna hop on the bike and go 400 meters on the bike. That should be a full out sprint. You should be able to do that. If you can't, obviously, you know, work that out with yourself. You can either bike if you have that option, or if you don't have that option, you could go for a run. So first workout is a 400 meter run or bike. So we're gonna do bike just for simplicity reasons. Once we're done that, we're gonna do 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 ring rows or pull-ups, and then either sit-ups or roll-outs. So we're gonna do all that for 10 reps, 3 sets, and then we'll go on another 400 meter run, repeat the movements, and then go on another 300 run, repeat the movements, and then that'll be it. First thing is a push-up. We're gonna be doing 10 reps. So here's how you do a push-up. We're gonna get down, shoulder width or a little bit further than shoulder width apart. Okay, feet together, hands a little shoulder width apart. Don't want to be like this, but you also don't want to be like this. Straight at the ground. So everything's flat. Making a plank with your body. You want to go down, chest and hips touch the ground, up, and that's 1. Right? No banana and no butt all the way up in the air, right? And we don't want our elbows coming out like this. Keep them in relatively. Once we're done with that, we're gonna move into squats as fast as possible because we want this to get a sweat going, get a heavy breathe in. But how we're gonna do that is, again, feet. First movement in a squat, you wanna get your butt back, right? That's, as you can see, it's gonna cause the weight to go on your heels. Obviously, you wanna keep your feet flat, but just for this example, see all my weight's on my heels, right? And we just want to go down till you make a 90-degree, right? So where your pockets meet your leg, right? Meet your knee. Back straight, and then up. And how we're going to keep our back straight is, as we go down, we're going to reach out like Superman, and then explode up, right? Down like Superman, explode up. All while keeping our weight on our heels. You want to look about 5 or 6 feet in front of you. So, Superman, 5 or 6 feet in front of you, explode up. Now, once you do 10 of those, we're either going to do ring rows or pull-ups, right? If you don't have either of these, you might have a pull-up bar that goes in your door. You might have ring rows in your house. What you could do is, you could find, what you want to do is you want to get your door. You could grab both sides of the handles and you're going to want to pull up, right? It's not ideal, but it's the best we're going to get for now. Watching this video when it first comes out. We're in quarantine. It's partially why I'm making this with no weights, but deal with what you have. Alright, so this is what the pull-up bar for your door looks like. So if you're willing to spend some money, you could do that. Or a ring row, if you have these available. Not many people will, but if you do, or take your ring rows, you want to find what angle is best for you, right? So if you're really good at these and you could go all the way flat, do that. But some people are going to need to maybe come up like this and they go like this, right? For me, I feel like I get the most out of right here. So what you want to do is feet together, gripping this. Wait, what am I on? Pebble. I'm on a pebble. All right. Again, straight, just like a push-up. You want to make your body a plank, right? You want to pull up, just like a push-up, right? You don't want your elbows out here wide. All right. Just like a push-up. You don't want to reel in either. You want to right about here. All right. As far as a pull-up, further a little bit, just past shoulder width apart. Feet, as you can see, dangling here because I had to jump. But feet together, toes pointed up, head straight. I just want to pull up. As you can see, my feet stay the same and everything. But let's say you need a little help with the pull-up. What you could do is bend your legs, so like this. Ready? See how they come up? And I'm kind of more in an L-shaped position. We're either gonna get a roller, if you have one, got a little better one here. Lean all the way out, then go down as far as possible, and then boom, back up, right? So that's how you do that. Make sure you keep your back straight. You don't want to do any of this. So you get down there, right, and you're like this, and then you gotta like kind of wiggle yourself back up. It means you're going too far. And what I like to do is extend. You want to extend here first, right? You want to go like this and then extend here, right? It's not properly targeting your core. How you want to target your core is flat like this, right? For sit up, what we're going to do is bend our legs so our feet are flat. All right, come down here. We're going to cross our arms, right? We don't want to put them here because then that's helping. We don't want to put them on the ground. So we're going like that, right? Cross our body, and you're going to keep them against your body, right? And you just want to sit up. Boom. Once you get to here, elbows are touching. Slowly back down. Right? None of this. Okay? Because then you're going to, right? You want to up, down. Alright? You're going to do that for 3 sets. Then you're going to want to go ahead and get on your bike again. And then once you get on your bike or your run, you're going to come back, you're going to repeat the process, and then depending on how advanced you are in fitness, you can either go for another round or you can stop right there. I highly encourage you to go for another round, even if you're really sweating and you're regretting starting it, because you probably will. If you're doing it properly. If you're doing every movement properly and you're working up a sweat and you're doing it as fast as possible, you're going to see results and you're going to see them fast. Typically within 3 months, right? You're going to get slimmer. You're going to get a rock hard core, because doing that many sit-ups at that pace is very beneficial. Same with every other movement. Like I said, you're going to see results fast. Depending on your genetics, you could see them within a couple weeks of doing this. If you're not seeing results right away, stick with it, because eventually you're going to see that. You're going to be thinking to yourself, in 3 months, he said 3 months, right? That's nothing there is guaranteed. That's just how it worked out for me. It might work out for you faster or slower or whatever. You gotta find whatever works for you. So yeah, obviously the timing of this video is during COVID-19, so we're quarantined. So this is perfect if, let's say, you started working out and then we had to be quarantined, or you had been working out for a long time and now you can't because you have nowhere to go. This is perfect because there's no waste involved at all. Obviously I use some equipment because we had that, so I made that an option, because some people, they might have a bike in their basement, or they might have ring rows in their basement, or they might have the pull-up bar for their door, but you really don't need any of that. Obviously you could use the door handles to do the ring rows. The bike, you can always run instead, or I'm sure plenty of people have a real bike we could go and do 400 meters. You could track that on your phone too to know how far you're going. So you could find out 400 meters with your phone. You could walk it. All right, this is 200 meters. This is where I need to turn around and go back, right? So yeah, like I said, that's how you're going to get fit fast at home. Hope you guys like this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Our brand new black t-shirts are in. You can work out in it. You can wear it wherever, right? Perfect shirt for wherever. If you don't like the black and white, we've got a different color, Carolina blue. If you'd like that, you could go get that. Our hats are available for pre-order. They'll be officially in stock by April 29th. Real sweet. I like them all the products. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to be awesome today, so if you want to get fit physically and mentally, and be the best person you could be and tackle the task at hand every day, then I highly suggest going to our website, beawesometoday.company.site, and ordering yourself some apparel. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Lasso, and of course YouTube. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Comment below whether you're going to use this workout or not, or if you found it helpful, or if you didn't find it helpful, or any tips for other people. So that's going to be it for this video. Be awesome today.